So, Nafisa auntie, I don't want to do too much talking. I actually want you to tell us a little bit about the Bohri Kitchen. How did it start, and what really got you inspired to start cooking and open up your home to invite people to come and eat?
Okay, fair. Like basically, we just started it as just an experiment. Like Munaf said, just let's try out. So just for the fun of it, he just sent an email to his friends saying that suppose, like, if I charge you all for this food that my mom has made, would you like come home for lunch or dinner? And we just started it as an experiment. We didn't expect it to, go on for so long, like. So
Yeah, no,
it has been fun.
So for everybody who doesn't know about you, your son Munaf was actually working at Google, and
Yes,
then he sent out an invitation to a bunch of his friends, and he requested them to come home, and that's how the Bohri Kitchen started. And you started this 3-4 years ago now, correct?
Yes, almost 4 years, more than 4 years, in fact. Yes.
And you started by word of mouth. You had guests coming home, and you would serve about 15-20 people in one sitting, and that's slowly how the word of mouth grew. So tell us a little bit about the Bohri Kitchen experience, the thal, and what it means really to have Bohri food in a community style setting.
Okay, see, basically we Bohris are all foodies. So we love to eat also, and we love to feed also. So it is there in our genes actually to just, to make food at home. So we all love cooking. And in fact, I wasn't a very good cook as such, but I started cooking after I got married. Like when I was young, I was a very spoiled child. I was the only child, so I never used to cook at my mother's house. But after getting married, I started cooking. So I learned mostly. Like my mother also was a very good cook. So I used to watch her. But most of the cooking I learned from my mother-in-law. And then when we started this Bohri Kitchen, it was a good way. Like I've been cooking all my life. I mean, since I was married. But I never got the appreciation, the way the people used to come and tell me. Like my children never appreciated my food. So when people started coming and telling me that the food was lovely and also, then that's what started. And like eating together in a thal, that's what we Bohris do, sitting together and eating and serving each course at a time. Like we don't serve everything together. And then like how people start conversing with each other while eating. Like when they come into our house, they're two strangers. But at the end of the meal, they become very friendly. And there have been so many instances, that people have realized that they were lost, like they were friends so many years back and they meet.
Oh, wow.
Like that have also happened. In fact, I met one of my school friends. She had also come just like that only, and then we realized that we were in the same school, Gloria Convent, like. So many instances have happened like that.
So, Nafisa auntie, a lot of people don't really understand what a thal is. So can you just explain what is a thal and, how you eat around a thal?
So, see, our authentic way of eating in a Bohri thal is we sit on the floor and the thal is placed on an elevated surface. Like, so 8 people will be sitting atop the thal and we'll be eating directly from the thal. We'll not have individual plates. So, like how Munaf explains it, it's like a pizza and one slice of pizza is your portion of the thal. So you eat from that portion only. And
eight people sit around it. Yeah.
Sit around, yes, yeah. So, like that's how we eat directly from the thal, and one course at a time is served. Like together. So, like we have a just known as kharas mithas. We follow a thing. So we follow a savory dish with a sweet dish. like that. And we
Right.
Bohri start the meal with ice cream.
Ice
Like,
cream at the
yeah,
beginning of the meal.
yeah, that's at the beginning of the meal. So we start with
Yeah.
a sweet dish. Yes.
And
So
and you also start with a little bit of salt
pinch
just
of
to make
salt.
sure you activate your
Yeah.
tongue, right?
Right. We start with a pinch of salt. It activates your taste buds, and so that you can enjoy all the flavors properly.
And for those who don't really know what the Bohri kitchen is about, if any of you decide to come to Bombay and to go to Kafpare to Nafisa Auntie's house to eat from their kitchen directly, it will take you 2 hours to complete the entire meal, and you
Right.
have to wear very loose clothing because by the end of the meal your stomach is completely popping out. There's such good food,
Yeah.
and there's about 8 or 9 servings that you serve the food in
Yeah.
in the
Eight
kharas
course
and the
meal. Yeah.
mitas.
Right.
8 portions, yeah,
Yeah. Eight courses.
including starting with dessert, ending with dessert, all the meals in between. Yeah. So, Auntie, when you started from a place of love, and then, the who's who of Bollywood really, ended up at your house. In fact, even the late Rishi Kapoor has come to eat
He has
with
come.
you.
Yeah. It was a very memorable afternoon with him. He had come along with Rashmi Uday Singh. In fact,
Yeah.
yeah, Rashmi Uday Singh wanted to taste our food, and I mean, she requested Munaf if Rishi Kapoor can come because we had just catered it at his house, at Rishi Kapoor's house. I think it was his birthday or whose birthday it was. So, and luckily he came, and it was a very great experience. It was, yeah,
Yeah. And not just Rishi Kapoor, right? So many other
many
Bollywood
of them.
celebrities have come to taste your home food.
Right, yeah. We started actually with going to Aditya Chopra's house. It was Rani Mukherjee's birthday. And that was my first experience with Bollywood. Like, so we had gone to a house, and it was very different. I mean, like Pamela Chopra herself, she came to me and she told me, okay, the food was very good, and she was fighting with her staff कि मेरे समोसे छुपा दो freezer में मैं कल खाऊंगी. So all these little things like Rani Mukherjee shouting from the hall, Nafisa auntie, your food is delicious. So all these, yeah, very very good. It was a very good experience. Yes.
So, Nafisa Auntie, what is your favorite dish?
My favorite dish, basically, I told you like my plain dal chawal. If you tell me, because after cooking, so many things, like and especially on Saturdays and Sundays. So if you tell me, okay, you sit and you eat that food, I mean, after cooking, you cannot eat what you have cooked and serve it for so long. So then you prefer to have your own dal chawal at that time. It's always good.
Right.
Mm.
So what I really loved about the experience was that even Uncle, serves the food with so much love. It comes from a place of real, affection. To see that even Uncle goes to buy the groceries first and then he serves
Yes.
all the
He
guests.
enjoys. He enjoys serving people, meeting people, talking to people, and he's always enjoyed giving food. So in fact, the first two TBKs we had done, we had not told them that we are charging for it. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. And then also when we told him, we are starting this, so he was very against it. How can you charge anyone for feeding them? Like you just call them home, let them eat and go, no problem. Like he didn't realize, give. I mean, you can charge people also like that.
Yeah.
Slowly when he
So
started, yeah.
yeah. So, for you, you've seen the Bohri Kitchen really become big. You, Uncle, Munaf, all of you, the three of you together, and now Zabia has also joined. And y'all have scaled this up together. What does it feel like to see, the Bohri Kitchen expand across, across the city, and hopefully, with plans to scale across the country very soon?
Yeah, that's our dream, that it should spread. I would like there are many other Bohri ladies also, like Munaf wants to do something like that. Okay, in each house, like in each city, there should be a household, where people can go and eat the Bohri food. But let's see. I don't know. Hopefully, we will be successful. Yeah,
Yes,
at least that
fingers
in Bombay,
crossed.
we are, yeah, fingers crossed. Yes.
Yeah. Auntie, you yourself have a very interesting journey. So you started off, doing secretarial jobs, then you got married, you tried your hand in a baking business, decided that that was not working, you shut that down. And you've tried various things over the years. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Right, yeah. Means first, like I was a secretary, but then after getting engaged, I left my job because, like at that time, my husband he didn't like it, so I left the job. Then I got married. Then instantly I got kids. So a few years just went raising the kids and all, and then I started feeling I should do something. I should do something. So I tried to do various things which I could do from home, where I didn't
Right.
have to go out because it was not possible because I had 4 children. So to leave the house and like take them, I also used to take them to school, bring them from school. I used to drive a lot. So most of the time used to go like that only. So then I started doing little things. I started with crochet. I used to do a lot of crochet. Then that I gave up. Then I started chocolate making. Then I
Right.
took chocolate making classes. Like I've tried various things and all these little those MBA and all those things, Tupperware and all that I used to do on the side little.
Yeah. So you had a BSc in chemistry and botany as well. So
That's right.
you've achieved a lot in terms of education and as well as in terms of, trying to start various businesses. And then eventually, the Bohri Kitchen sort of just happened organically, and you were not even anticipating becoming
Yeah,
an
we had
entrepreneur.
never, we had never thought it would take, like we had been very lucky with the media and the Munaf's marketing skills were really good. So yes, we have been lucky.
Yeah. So, Auntie, for you throughout this journey as well, obviously you've made a lot of right decisions as well as learnings in terms of money, managing money, financial independence, right? And what that means to you. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Uh, Yes, like at least 4 years back, I would have never imagined myself talking like this. First of all, I didn't have the confidence. So it has definitely brought a lot of confidence in me. Like, yeah, financially also, I became a little, otherwise also, like, it wasn't a problem as such, but I became a little free. I had money I could spend. Then, yeah, and most important thing was it kept me busy. Otherwise, whole day I
Right.
would be sitting here on the couch and watching all these TV serials with nothing at home. So it made me busy. Like starting to Munaf had only given me everything. I used to handle the calls. I used to
Yeah.
check their Facebook pages for the serial. He had the serial killer policy. He would make me check the Facebook pages, okay, whether they have good friends, how the person is, and then accept the like let them come home because we were inviting them home, no? So like then
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
one boy alone would have booked a seat, then we would not take his booking. Like all
Oh.
the little things we would do in the
I
starting.
didn't I didn't realize, it didn't strike me actually that that could have been a security issue. You're right
Yeah,
that
it
you
was
need
a
to check
very
the guest that you're inviting home. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why we had priced also a little, like it was not a very low price. Our pricing also was a little high, was one of the reasons to stop the, that type of crowd coming into the house. So
Yeah, yeah.
luckily we had no issues as such. We had a very good crowd coming. In all these 4 years, we never had one incident where we regretted, that starting the Bohri Kitchen.
Right, right, right. Yeah, no, that opening your house to strangers, inviting
Strangers.
strangers into your home and converting them into friends at the end of
Yes,
a 2-hour meal, it takes a lot of courage.
it was a
Um,
lot of courage.
so, Auntie, where do you see the Bohri Kitchen going from here? What do you see this becoming in 5 years, in 10 years?
Well, at the moment, our future plans are, okay, yeah, we'll continue with this and keep the home dining thing as an elite thing. So Munaf is basically starting from delivery, and then he's taking this thal experience to people's homes. So, like, if there are minimum, yeah, 12 people. So we have our own staff coming to your house and, delivering the same experience to you. So, yeah, that's basically the catering for people's
Right.
homes, yes, and delivering food. So the
Right.
chefs have been trained under me, like they have my recipes. So
Right.
yeah, try to come up, and they've been very successful at that. So the food is being done from, and the home dining experience will go on, and it will be only a very light thing, like.
Got it. Got it. So you are looking at increasing your catering, and you're also looking at
Catering, delivery.
maybe having different stalls around the city. And then the home dining can just be one small component, but not the biggest component.
Not the biggest.
Um, and you're standardizing it by training the chefs, by giving them the recipes so they can then
Right.
make this bigger. And Auntie, for you to be recognized, to win so many awards, you've won, the Times Food Award, you've been invited on stage to, you had so many people give you so many compliments. Shan, the singer, sang
Yeah,
a song for you. So you've also received a lot of recognition,
yes, yes.
and how does that make you feel, being becoming a public figure that people look up to?
Yeah, it's a very definitely very proud of what has happened here. I mean, it is definitely, it makes a lot of difference in your life when people recognize you and you go out. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and to receive all these awards has been a great thing. I mean, like even Sanjay Leela Bhansali, when he had come home with his mother, so his mother also came and hugged me. So that was also a very, very big thing. Although she was fasting, she didn't. She ate only veg food. But
Right.
yeah, she came up to me. She spoke to me. She told me, it has been a very, very good journey. All these 4 years, yes. Like when you
And
go back to the memories, I mean, yeah, you feel you've done something good.
And you have made Bohri food a brand, right? Even the Bohri community, the leaders, people from your community as well are recognizing you and supporting you for bringing limelight to the
Yes,
community.
yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
they've called Munaf also many times. Like first we had thought that they would object to it, but luckily yes, they have also supported.
Yeah, I just want to share with everybody that Auntie, you won Home Chef of the Year by the Indian Restaurant Congress. That is a fantastic achievement. Congratulations and power to
Thank
you.
thank you.
Great. So, Auntie, before we wrap up our conversation, there are a lot of people here that are looking to you for inspiration, right? They're homemakers, they may be professionals, they want to become entrepreneurs, they're young girls as well. And what would you like to share with them? What wisdom could you share with them?
See, main thing to I think if I can do it at the age of 61, anyone can do it. So if you have a dream, I think you should work hard to get it. Although this was not my dream, it was Munaf's dream. And yeah, he pushed me into, but all the way, like, I mean, then it became my dream also, when I used to look forward to Saturday, Sunday to cook something new and like try out something. So it had also become my dream in the end. So yes, if you have something you want to do, you can do it. It's not that you cannot do it. Although I had so many problems, I got my knee replacement done, everything, but health wise also, it was a little tiring sometimes. But then yeah, I did it. I can do it.
And if you're doing it at the age of 61, in spite of, having all these health issues, but you've still done it, right? And that's such a big inspiration to all of us that we can also do it.
Yes, everyone. I mean, anyone can do it with a little, I think, family support. If at my age, we require a little family support, but the youngsters can do it on their own also. It's not very hard. Nothing is hard.
So, Auntie, I just want to share with you, so many people have been leaving comments for you. They said, good to see you're so successful, wishing you all the luck. Munaf has been a great strength for you. And this person also loves cooking different dishes for her family and friends. And she also wants to start sometime in the future. So just by talking about your story, Auntie, you are inspiring other people as well to start. Which is amazing.
It's a good thing. Yeah, I mean, it's a profession also. You make money also, and at the same time, when you see the smiles on people's faces, it is a different experience itself. Like in Bombay, we have so many people who are missing home food. Like there are people who have, there is a lot of crowd like that. Like for them, they feel if they come here and they eat, they say, "Humko mummy ki yaad aa gayi." Like all those things. It makes a lot of difference to what you're doing. So it is a very good thing to feed someone.
You must be feeling very rewarded that you're having some small impact in someone's life.
Yes, definitely. Yes, definitely. It has, it makes it was a very, and it is a good thing, to do something for someone. Yes.
Great. Thank you so much, Auntie. I'm just going to quickly check to see if anybody has any questions and also anybody has any comments that they want to share. So somebody has asked, what are your sehori dishes? Anything special in Iftari?
In Iftari, to basically, I think we Bohris, we all have golpani. Because of the heat, we require a little, so gur, we just dissolve it in water, add little limbu, and we add sabja seeds. So it gives a very cooling thing. And then we break our fast with khajur, date.
Right.
Yeah. That's it.
One person has said, Auntie is so hardworking. She adapts. She's persevering no matter what challenge comes her way. Another person has said, I tried Mummy's custard in the Flea Bazaar outlet that y'all had, and I swear I've never had anything better than that. So you have all your fans posting
thank you very
comments
much.
for you.
Thanks.
Great. Auntie, thank you so much for your time. I always have a lot of fun coming to eat your food, and I always enjoy, I've enjoyed talking to you and learning from you. Last comment, somebody has said if there's a workshop for us teenagers to learn the custard, I would be the happiest. Actually, Auntie, now that this person has left this comment, let me ask you, are you doing video tutorials to teach people how to cook Bohri food? Is that something that you're looking to do?
I'm not very good at all these things. Yeah. Like, if you'll tell me to give you any recipe or something, I cannot do it. There are some andas, So to train the chefs also, I had to go through a very big process. They used to literally video shoot me cooking, and then they would tell me to remove the masalas, and they would wait. And so, I'm not good with recipes. If you'll tell me to bake a cake also, I'll not be able to bake because I can not do any measured things.
Right. You just make it andaz say from your own experience.
So then it always goes flop. But in fact, this COVID has made me learn quite a few things. Like I made those buns first time in my life.
Yeah.
And luckily they turned out very good. So I was very happy. Yeah, I made rasgullas looking at all the videos and all that. So this COVID is bringing a few changes in me now. So that's very good.
Good, positive changes.
Yeah, I want to try now the pizza bread also. So let's see. Hope it turns out well.
Auntie, we can't wait for the lockdown to lift so that we can come to your house to eat again.
Sure. Anytime.
Thank you so much.
Please,
have a great day.
Yeah. Please, everyone, stay safe. Bye.
Yes. Thank you, Auntie.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye.